Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. Up here in Baker, Montana, it came a monsoon. It rained. Ooh, it just about flooded this town. Wow. I couldn't even see the street in some areas. It rained a lot. Shut us down, a little early. Not really. I mean, need a break every now and then. And that was a break. So, uh, hopefully, other areas that need the rain got rain, I hope. So, I hear some videos saying stock up on coffee. Ain't gonna be none. Well, the price of coffee, just like everything else, is going to go up. More than likely, it's going to go up. There may be a little shortage on coffee, but we're not going to run out of coffee. But they had a freeze in Brazil, one of the largest growers in coffee, and next year that is going to affect the price because they have set amount of coffee beans, and they're going to be about 1 million or 2 million bags of coffee short. You can look it up. It's kind of hard to find. But you have to look at the dates on some of those articles. Some of those articles I've read date back to 2011. I did see one that was July this year, just a week or two ago, talking about the freeze that has taken out a lot of plants, so anyway, we're not gonna run out of coffee. I'm about sure of that. Ain't but when you have less of something and it is in demand, you can pretty much put your price on it. So the price will increase to compensate and cover losses of production. So that's where we get a price increase. Just about anything, If you have a shortage of apples, well, we got a bunch of apples. We're not going to have many as we did the year before. So we have to cover that. We have to compensate for that. So we made $3 billion the last few years. Well, this year we have less, but we still have to hit that $3 billion mark. Well, they're going to increase price and try to get as close as they can and take less of a hit, take less of a loss, and just increase the price of what they have. That's economics 101. That's just the way it is. I used to make things, I used to build things in certain areas. People want it. They didn't have to have it, but they wanted it. Yeah. So I would put my price on it. Not high. I wasn't trying to get rich. by any means. Man. Uh, so, you put your price on it and sell it. Well, there will be an increase in the cost of coffee. So, I just know it. And so, do you value coffee enough that you want to stock up and ride out that high tide, so to speak? Do you already have a bunch of coffee? I have a bunch of coffee. I don't have a whole, wall covered with coffee, but I've got a lot of coffee. A lot of it is ground coffee. I'm sorry. Ooh. I got wet. It just poured down. Just poured me. Actually, I think it stopped for now. I think it's supposed to go all the way to 9 o'clock-ish tonight. It's 4:35. Yeah, 4:35 now. But, just a little tidbit information. Some channels are saying there'll be a shortage of, all this stuff. I really don't think if we're going to have a shortage. It's just going to cost more than what we are right now. The history of producing coffee beans is they have an overabundance. They generally produce more and more and more and more. Well, the problem with that is they can't sell it because warehouses or whatever, or, man, I'm sorry, I gotta get rid of this first, and then I'll get back with you. So they have to sell it for what they can get for it because they don't want it sitting around. And so the prices usually stay about the same. Coffee has went up over the years. Believe me, I know. I'm a coffee entrepreneur or whatever. But coffee has went up. I used to get a 1 pound container of Folgers for $4 or $5. Not quite $5. Now it's like $6, $7, $8 for a freaking pound of Folgers coffee. I don't necessarily care for Folgers. The Hill Brothers, they're higher than Folgers, I believe. That's some good coffee. There's some other one. It's a yellow and red colored can. It's Spanish. Can't think of the name of it. I think the beans are grown in Mexico, somewhere in that area. Not in Brazil. Okay, there's other countries that grow coffee beans. And it's some good coffee. I like. It's not great value. It's a blue can, Master something, I think. Sold, primarily in Walmart. They sell it, but it's not great value. It's just like there's great value, and then there's this stuff up here. Then there's Maxwell House, then there's Folger, and then there's Hill Brothers, and da 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 da. And yes, there is a difference in taste. Whatever reason, how they process it, how they grind it, how they bake it, how they roast it, you know, sprinkle a little bit of this on there, and bake it, and it's, oh man, this is the best coffee in the world. I just want freaking coffee. If I want it to taste some other kind of a taste, I'll add stuff to it. I like French vanilla. Occasionally I'll do a chocolate. But I add that to it. I don't. Just give me a good old black coffee, bean, whatever. And this is a medium roast. And I've been drinking this stuff for years. You know why? It tastes good. Not the best I've ever had. It tastes good. The main reason is whenever I put a spoonful, I usually do 2 pretty good sized spoons. Yeah, and I think I've showed y'all. I don't use a lot of water. Not even quite that much water. I use about this much water in a glass. I heat it up where it's real hot. 2 tablespoons of this. And when I put it in that hot water, it immediately dissolves. No floaties up in there, none of this trying to stir it up and get it to dissolve. This stuff instantly dissolves and no floaties. So that's telling me that there's no plastic, poly, blah, 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 whatever crap in there that's going to float for 10 minutes and then eventually it'll start dissolving. This stuff, you put it in, it's gone. There was an article I read years ago on instant teas, instant coffees, da da da, all this shiny stuff and crystals, and don't drink that stuff. It's not good. I've never seen a freaking crystal shiny coffee bean. And I have been around coffee beans. I used to buy and grind my own. And nor did I ever have a shiny crystal freaking coffee. It's got stuff in it that's not good. And they said that this one and what is that other coffee? Nescafe or Taster's Choice, something. This one and the other one, there's no additives in it. No plastic stuff. There is literally plastic stuff in instant coffees and teas and stuff like that. So you have to, the way to figure it out real quick is you put a spoon in some hot water and you see these floating up in there. If that water's hot, you put that in there, or I think it's Nescafe. One of those. They just immediately dissolve. Think about that, people. What you're drinking, what you're putting in your body. Any kind of caramelized dark liquid, your body, it is hard for your body, your kidneys, to process that. Read that. That is true. A caramel drink like Coca-Cola, teas, things like that, coffee, it's hard for your body to process that. And yeah, I do drink Coke, I drink Dr. Pepper, I drink coffee, I drink tea, all this stuff. And that's, but that's my comfort food. That's what makes my body happy. So, think about that stuff. I have no idea what's going on there. So, coffee, stock up on it. If you like coffee, just like anything else, stock up on it. The prices will be going up, I'm sure. I think it'll be the latter part of this year. In fact, I think coffee bean stocks, whatever, have went up, have increased. That's what I heard. So, just a little heads up. Hope everybody's doing good. I hope weather conditions are good. Hope you get plenty of rain. Enough rain. Not too much rain. And I hope everybody's doing good. Really do. I'm gonna watch the movies and I might even take me a nap. I'll drink some coffee. We'll see y'all.